one speaks to you, Jay.
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Aloe vera.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Sugar.
The mint and aloe vera make this poultice ideal for soothing inflammation and minor burns. It won't do anything for your hangover, though.
Damn.
Would you like to try again?
Let's do it.
Very well.
Ginger root.
Next, you'll need to combine.
Birch bark.
Lastly, is there
Sugar.
the ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The sugar just makes it taste better.
Where can I get
From
this?
the pal, of course.
Oh, of course.
Or perhaps from some enterprising entrepreneur. Where you would find one of those, though, the book does not say. Very well. First, choose a base ingredient. Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle. Lastly, is there anything else? The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The ginseng should give you more energy. You
All right.
close the book and find yourself...
Actually, wait.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to
The
read?
mug? Want the book?
Medicinal purposes of the flipping through the book.
Health
Have you
advice.
taken any walks through the Pale recently?
Don't know what that is.
Yeah.
The book is frustratingly vague on this topic, but it seems that if you've walked through the Pale, you would know it.
Cool. Alright.
Wasn't that late? Oh, didn't see her.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian.
So why am I not allowed back here?
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if
If you talk to her, you can ask. Like, talk to her directly. There's a way to get her permission to go in there, and I don't remember.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and
Maybe you
biographies
just
of
have to
famous people.
pay what's behind the curtain. Maybe
Goodness,
there's something
you
in
were
there.
already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go, get back there. The books await you.
Types of
Everything
books.
is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves. She only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about the books.
Do you know what kind of books you have?
Truth be told, not really. My sister brings in most of the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff with well-written prose, but you don't learn about the important things in life from fabricated stories.
Shouldn't you know about that?
I provide a valuable service. As long as people buy books, I'm fine.
Okay, how do you learn about the
Truth
important
is
things
available
then?
if you just know where to look, and you have to open and free your mind to understand.
Okay.
She smiles and nods.
Hey, what's back here?
The curtains, tattered with age.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books?
She speaks almost as if she's trying. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from
She
the
didn't
curtains, the more alert
Say that
you
I
become.
can't go back there.
Uh-oh. Implied, right?
I mean, you quick saved.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
why would I
I-
load? I don't know why I'm saving then.
I don't know.
I mean, that's. I mean,
Is that I know I know I got permission from her. I have no recollection on how.
I did not. I just went through. And it was fine.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the
here we go.
petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away,
What?
mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
All right, but I'm a police officer.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
Well,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and
The
unleash
powers?
The powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right?
there
There's
we
no
go.
reason for you
There,
to venture
okay,
into the
all right.
unknown.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang
I'm killed. Alright.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Hey, I
and
wanna know.
welcome to I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't snapped in half yet.
What's up with the trinket?
It's just for decoration. Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains.
Hey, why haven't you sought help?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building, even though now I fear it's not enough.
How does the curse manifest?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Okay, what does that mean?
Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still here, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Is that part of the ward?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
You want me to investigate?
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
I know I have plus drama. It's minus drama. No! Okay, so it was minus drama. Well, I mean, can't hurt to try.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime,
Heck.
Romance, and Biography.
Yeah,
Silver
ooh.
Hunter, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
I'm here to help. I've handled these sorts of situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
Alright, but I'm gonna say some nonsense now and you're gonna believe me.
You're no paradetective. You look nothing like one. And you're clearly a drinker. Pardon me for being so blunt, but
The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook. Go ahead then. Rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
Alright. Nonsense number 1.
how do you know all this?
Here we go.
Anyway, we're gonna debad all the bad.
I should have realized. A pattern lies within the fabric. The hand of fate guides us. Our meeting couldn't have been mere chance.
Perhaps you truly are the one to deliver this woman from the doom.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
The phantoms are no match for me.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
On my
Thank
honor.
you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Yes, I have sensed its presence.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Ah, yes. The passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes. That chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it. Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin. What you discover? Probably just some office space. Don't be scared.
Farewell for now. There's like a 37% chance of my return.
You see a set of tattered curtains.
Alright, open them.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Oh!
Alright. Air dryers? Okay. The warded
A
door.
heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Be kind of funny to try this, but we're just gonna unlock the door.
After
We have the
exerting
key.
some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
In we go. What?
What is this place?
Looks like a gym.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Well, I'm sure there's nothing mysterious.
Sounds good.
Ah.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Okay, well, it's a
Why
safety
does it
hazard,
feel
so
so familiar?
legendary, huh?
Yup.
There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
Huh. Hey. Why? Who would do that?
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Alright.
I didn't know you could control your flashlight like that.
Yeah.
Ye-
Hey! What are the odds?
Oh, is that what the shot put ball is
Yeah.
for? I was like, where do you get that? I never threw that ball away.
Yeah.
So it's like I never had that whole quest. So I got the shot put ball and I pawned it.
Nice. There doesn't appear to be anything else up here.
Or
I can't
wait,
go
no, it's a
through it.
wall.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can go through it. It's just weird.
Oh. Bird?
Ah, yes, mystery fluid.
Huh. Oh, three whole dollars? That might be the most money I've ever found at once. Outside of the check and
In terms of loose change,
Joyce.
yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. Financial ruin? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, where are the clothes? Hang on, more money please.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind? This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer. The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open. It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player. This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
How am I supposed to know that?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun. Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
For what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Okay. Yes, the curse. All right, so something medical?
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Wait, who's the game master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
Oh, okay.
A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
All right, but who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Yeah, seriously.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages. Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
This is very important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
It always
The
comes back
Haldor,
to race wars,
the
man.
Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so
Some
much
people
time on this?
really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
Alright, that's fine. Moving on.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Yeah.
The
Photos.
photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way.
Shut
like
up, electrochemistry.
A much-needed respite from
I was about to say, he's not even that bad this time. Like, oh, the morphine. Alright,
A
never
pinned
mind.
postcard reads, This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal.
What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, see the prod schedule filament for details.
Notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: Call in, Tune Out, Wirral Untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe. The full
listening.
text reads,
That's all.
Heat
That's all you get.
death
Damn
of
it!
The universe is the new black. Another note says, the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Oh. What do you want to say?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Be really funny if it was the second one. So we're gonna pick it.
No, that's not it. I think
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Has anyone done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interisolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was role-playing?
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
What happened?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
How were they planning to
Through
do it?
call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Ow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
The curse got them.
The curse is real.
Finish the game.
it's too late for that, I'm afraid. Okay, let's keep moving.
That this way. One more room. How much was that?
It's worth 50.
Damn.
Play it on that thing and then sell that shit.
Yeah. I can buy the shoes with that.
It's true.
I want those shoes. All right. Let's go. Let's go. I have a sneaking suspicion I won't be able to get it back out if I play it.
I am unsure.
So, for this, I am okay with save scumming this back.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Like a smooth draw, the filament
Oh,
slides
no, you can remove
into
it.
place.
Oh, you can.
On the
But what
keyboard,
happens if I
the
press
key
play?
starts blinking. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter? The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Why did you call me that?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
So conceptual, man.
And what's that?
Any other questions?
Alright. What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
Ah, right.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password. Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
I'm bad at that.
No.
Okay. I don't know it.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Well, damn it. Now I don't know if I want to sell it.
Well, you will find the password, you get the information, then you can
And
sell
then I
it.
can sell it later, but that means I can't get the shoes now. Also, I need to have access to come back in here.
Wait, can't you not go back
Whoa.
through?
Well, the problem is if I exit, I might have
Looks
to
like
give her
someone
keys.
tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get
Look,
it.
The skis and rotorblades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
But what did they start with and what did they pivot to?
That's a good question.
How sad.
Reality is ruthless.
Damn.
Hmm. I guess the only other thing would be to... Wait, I have this room. Game's not happy.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This must be where the entity lives.
Knock on it.
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
Harder.
Still nothing. No one's home.
Yeah, but you're giving me different prompts.
Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now.
What fist? I hit it with the crowbar!
If this is really an entrance to the chimney, then there must be a furnace somewhere as well. Maybe there's another way to get in.
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things?
I can try.
Thanks. In any case, there's no way we can get in right now. Let's investigate further.
Don't die.
I mean, there are chutes. So yes, someone lives here.
Game doesn't like that
Game
spot.
doesn't like that area. Oh, yeah, and now it's back to normal. It's just that area. Weird. Shut up, electrochemistry! Okay, wait. Whatever. Alright, I have to,
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
the dark sarcophagus.
Yes, yes. How was it?
Alright.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us. But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
You don't have anything of substance to tell her until you found that entity of hers.
Well, I still have the key. Later. Okay.